Noswaith buonasera. Croeso I Gynhadledd Wasg Cymru. Good evening. Thank you for joining us for Wales's Matchday -1 press conference against Italy. We have Cymru manager Robert Page with us. So if you'd like to ask a question, please raise your hand and we'll try and get around to as much as possible during this time. We'll start with Rob Phillips from BBC Sport Wales.
Hi, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Buonasera. How big a challenge do you see this for Wales tomorrow night?
Yeah, it's a big challenge. Of course it is, yeah. They're in great form. We've watched both games that they've played in the tournament so far and can't be anything other than impressed by how they go about their work. So I'd like to think that they've done the same on us and we'll have the same outcome. So it's going to make for an entertaining game. We're going to pick a team that's going to go out there and absolutely give everything for Wales and for the cause, and we want to win the game. If we don't want to finish top, we want to finish second. We don't want to, I've said to the lads, we don't want to limp across the line. We want to qualify in style and get where we deserve, which in my opinion is the top two.
And Rob, you've said that certain players need minutes or whatever, and you've also got 3 players on yellow cards. How much are you affected, and how much are you thinking about maybe you should make changes despite a brilliant win on Wednesday?
That's the difficulty, Rob. We've been here before in 2016 with the semi-finals and missed influential players, and it's affected them to today. So, of course, that's going to be in the thought process. But like I said, more importantly, we're playing against a very, very good Italian team that sometimes attack with 7 players and defend with 3. We're going to have to take that into consideration. And like I said, there's going to be a team selected that will go out and one that we believe we can win the game.
Aaron showed his quality on Wednesday, but this must be special for him being back in Italy.
Yeah, absolutely. He's really looking forward to the game. So I think Aaron's been outstanding. He's one of 10, 11 that I'm really, really proud of. One of 10 outfield players that have put a shift in. And, you know, you've used examples in the analysis room of him tracking back and making tackles in the 18-yard box. He's gone to another level for me, considering he's not played for Juventus as much as he would have liked. And he's come in and we've got him to a level of fitness that he's given those 2 levels of performances from a physical point of view as well as tactical. So, yeah, he's really looking forward to it, like all the others in the team.
And Rob, your opposite number Mancini was asked earlier whether they were playing the best football in the tournament, and he said, "Well, I'm not sure about that, but he thinks they've got the best looking group of guys." Your thoughts?
Yeah, you don't doubt that. See him dressed on the touchline, yeah, puts me to shame with my tracksuit. But yeah, I can't comment on that, Rob.
Okay, and will we be speaking to Gareth? Sorry, last one.
Yes.
Yep.
Hi, Rob. Right, okay. So, finally, Rob, I mean, if you said you don't want to limp over the line, it would take something massive, wouldn't it, to finish above Italy in the group?
Yep. It would take something massive, but I know that group of lads are capable of doing it. Honestly, the togetherness we've got in that changing room. To get to where we're at with this stage, Rob, is a great achievement. Absolutely, to get 4 points. You know, we played against a very, very good Swiss team to start with, went a goal behind and showed resilience to come back. And the other day we played against a very good Turkish team and we scored 2 and could have scored 4 or 5, and that's no exaggeration, anybody watching the game. So we've done well to get the 4 points, but we've put ourselves in a position now that we don't want any regrets. And we're going to, like I said, we'll pick a team to go out there and they'll give absolutely everything to the cause and for the supporters, and hopefully finish off in style and get one of the top 2 places.
All the best, Rob. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Rob. Cheers.
Thanks, Rob. Brian Sonson.
Good evening, Rob.
Good evening.
You've talked about winning in style. What type of a game are you expecting here in Rome?
Well, we'll have to suffer quite a bit without the ball. I think they've shown in the previous 2 games that they're technically absolutely very good, you know, with the ball. They're a constant threat. with how they play, how they build up on the left-hand side in particular. They play 4-3-3. It's a style that they've played continuously now for many, many years, and they're good at doing it. They all understand what's expected, and so you'll see an attack-minded team. We're prepared for that. So we'll have to suffer, we'll have to do a lot of defending, but like I said, they'll hopefully look at our team and see what we've got in the team and respect what we've done in the first 2 games, which should make for an entertaining game.
And how much have you got as an even bigger incentive, the fact that should you win, you'll win the group and you'll have that last 16 at Wembley with potentially the increased number of fans that comes with that?
You just told my team talk. Yeah, it's... that's what it is. It's there for everybody to see. So we will be going into the game. We want to win every game we go into, and that's what I've got in the changing room as well. There's no defeatist mentality in there. They want to go out, they want to put a performance in, they want the Welsh fans to be proud of them, like they were the other night against Turkey, and they want to go out for the win. And if we slightly underachieve that, we get the point that we need to finish second. But if we can top the group, great.
And finally, Rob, from me, what's the atmosphere been like in the team at the moment? I know a couple of long trips to Baku, now here in Italy. How would you describe the mood at the moment?
Excellent. Honestly, they're a credit. That group of players are a credit. We've done a lot of travelling. A lot of credit has got to go to the backroom staff as well for what they've created in the environment, in the training facilities that we set up in Baku. The gym that they created next to the training pitch was excellent. The lads, it was all relaxed after. They could go and do their gym session and had the music playing, and that was a great environment. The hotel, we got the balance right of working hard and then a little bit of downtime for them. And then obviously we've only been in Italy 24 hours now, but the hotel is fantastic. The atmosphere around the camp is brilliant. So we're really looking forward to the game.
Thanks, Rob. All the best.
Thank you.
Diolch. Ben Fisher.
Hi, Rob. I just wondered what that victory in midweek has sort of done for the confidence and belief in the group. Have you seen a sort of shift in the players, in the mentalities?
No, I think it's always been there, I've been waiting for the Welsh public to see this. It's frustrating when you see it in training, you see what they're capable of doing, and I said to some of the staff the other day that it was nice to see it all come together, and some of them corrected me and went, well, we could have scored more goals. So if we're being really ruthless, then we could have won 4 or 5-0, or 4 or 5-1 maybe, giving them the chance. So for us to score 2 and come off the pitch disappointed, but with that level of performance, I couldn't have been more proud of that players, and I think they have grown in confidence from it, but we can't get too carried away with that. We've got to understand that we're up against different opposition, different quality, and we respect them for that, but we know that on our day we can hurt any team as well.
And Rob, you mentioned that sort of balance between making changes and keeping that momentum. Is there anybody carrying knocks, anybody that's just not worth the risk?
No knocks at the minute. There's a couple of little niggles, but nothing that's going to concern us at all for the game.
Thanks a lot. Best of luck.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks, Ben. Laurie Whitwell.
Hi, Rob. You okay?
Yeah, good.
I just wondered if you could reflect on your own sort of journey and how much you might be enjoying this experience.
Yeah, how can I not enjoy representing, leading the boys out? Watching them give levels of performance like that, listening to the feedback of our supporters back home. We just wish they were out here with us. We've trained at the stadium tonight. It's a phenomenal stadium again, and it's a shame we can't get more of the red wall out here with us. Enormous amount of pride, but like I said, it's all about full focus on the tournament, full focus now on the game in hand, and everybody putting a shift in to get a positive result.
And listen, sorry if this is opening old wounds, but obviously you played against Italy yourself. I just wondered, could you reflect on that game, and maybe is there any way that you can, there's some stuff from that game that you can bring into this at all?
No, I don't think so.
20 years ago, but
yeah, it was 20 years ago. So thanks for bringing that up. Brilliant. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, listen. Whatever Italian team you play against, they've got an abundance of quality. Even if he makes 4 or 5 changes tomorrow, which we're probably going to anticipate, then he's going to replace them with quality. So we know we're in for a tough test, irrespective of what team. Whenever you play against Italy, you're in for a tough test, and you've got to be prepared to do the hard yards and dig deep at times. And we know we've got character in that changing room, and then the quality to hurt teams as well.
Cheers, Rob. All the best.
Thank you.
Thanks. Ian Hawkey.
Hi, can you hear me all right, Rob?
Yes, Ian, fine.
Yeah. How you doing? You talked about the growing confidence just now. I wanted to ask how much of that you owe to the goalkeeper, who I know that was a big decision for you at the beginning. Tell me what Danny's done for the side.
Well, when Wayne played, he's a massive character, a massive part of what we want to do as a nation, and still will be. And I think Wayne's reaction since Danny's taken over has been incredible. I've pulled him and told him that, he's been nothing but positive in and around the lads, and you want that. You want good men around you, and he certainly falls into that category. He's been excellent. Danny's given what I thought he would. It has been a difficult decision because they've both been competing and both shown in training why they should be selected. And Danny's been excellent, and rightly so, getting the plaudits he deserves. But he knows he can't rest for 1 minute on what he's done up to now, because Wayne's there ready to take it back. So it brings for healthy competition. But he's one of 11 that I'm really proud of.
Thanks, Rob. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Thanks. Tom Coleman.
Rob.
Hi, Tom.
Just wondering, I know he apologised at full time to his teammates after the win against Turkey, but I'm just wondering if Gareth's still getting a bit of stick for that penalty miss.
No, not at all. No. We've whatever goes on with the lads behind me, behind my back, we'll stay with that. But no, as far as I'm concerned, like I've said in the post press after the game, I thought he showed tremendous character to bounce back from it, react in a positive way. And if he hadn't have taken the short corners in the way in which he did, we wouldn't have got the second and eased the pressure. So, yeah, nothing but credit for him.
Back to your opposite number. I don't know if you've seen, but Roberto Mancini has led this Wales side to Stoke. I was just wondering what your reaction to that is.
No, I haven't seen those comments, but no, we're not bothered what anybody else says. We're fully focused on what we can do, how we can hurt teams. Like I said, I couldn't be more proud of that 26, and I'll back them any day of the week.
You touched on it there with Aaron at the time in Italy. He's coming for criticism at times from the Italian press. Does he feel like he has a bit of a point to prove coming into this game, especially on the back of such a great performance against Turkey?
No, I don't think so. Aaron's, in my opinion, he's got nothing to prove. I've been nothing but blown away by him since I've been working with him. It's the first proper camp really that I've worked with him as head coach. And I couldn't be any more complimentary about him. So he's been a model professional in and around the place. Great with the young lads, the way he trains, and you saw it all come together for him the other night. Not only is he scoring important goals and a big part of the team going forward, but defensively I thought he was outstanding. So you speak as you find, and for me, he's got nothing to prove. He's just going to go out. He's enjoying his football at the minute. I spoke to him yesterday, and I said he's playing with a smile on his face, and that's great to see. And now he's not playing football week in, week out is a shame, because the best players in the world you want to see on the grass.
All the best for tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Rob. Now we'll bring in Gareth Bale shortly.
Cheers, thank you.